Hi, I'm Fetansk and I've came to Liszt Ferenc International Airport, but not because I'm traveling abroad. I was curious if it's possible to walk all the way to the city center from here, and if so, how long it might take. I also checked other options, starting with a taxi. Currently, Főtaxi is the official carrier for the airport. I asked the lady sitting in the booth how much it would cost me to get to Clark Adam Square. After a quick search, I realized that other taxi companies plan to charge the same amount due to the regulated prices. Using public transport would take approximately 50 or 60 minutes, and the ticket for the Vecsés Airport bus costs 2,500 forints. This is the bus line that I will frequently touch up on throughout the day. It's also possible to go by train. Tickets for MÁV trains cost only 500 forints. The trip to Nyugati takes about 40 minutes, while to Keleti it takes roughly 50. But the problem is that I need to find a way to get to the Ferihegy train station in the first place. The easiest way is to take the 200 bus. I checked for other transport options like Moldbubi bicycles or the Lime scooters, but the airport is outside their zones. However, when I was planning this route on the satellite images, I noticed a bike path starting from the parking lot. This bike path is a good sign that today's task isn't impossible. Car sharing is also available from the airport parking lot, but that's not why I came here for today. I searched on Reddit to see if it's possible to walk to the airport. With the help of these comments and a few maps, I put together a game plan. She's about to leave. Should take me roughly 6.5, 7 hours, something like that. We'll see, we might stop on the way. Even though I'm local, I haven't seen a lot of my own city. I finally set off at 10:30. On my left, vehicles exit the airport. To my right is the airport parking lot. The airplane museum is also located here, less than 10 minutes walk away. Here's a bike rack, although I don't know if anyone has ever used it, but this is where the bike path starts. I had to look it up quickly why it's called Ferihegy, even though I live here. I'm next to the museum of the aircraft, which is like 15 minutes walk away from the exit of the actual Terminal 2. There are some roads that weren't on the map, so this is new. Let's see where this fresh concrete path leads. Haha, nowhere. Into an under construction parking lot, so I'm not sure if that was a good detour. I should just stick to the original plan, I guess. I decided to come back and walk on the bicycle lane basically, because I wasn't sure if there's an exit. For now, it seems the most viable option is taking a bike. It should take you an hour and a half to get into the city from the airport. It's Sunday, so there's not a lot of traffic or working happening here. It's peaceful. And then here is the most dreaded part. Here comes a gate. I've seen 3 viable options. We'll see if any of them works or if I instantly fail. I tried to use Street View to check the route, but the last image is so old that even this bike path isn't there, and we can only see what awaits us up until this corner. Plan A would be to walk through the gate, but according to Apple Maps look around, there are quite a few no entry signs here. If I could get through the gate, I could go to the left towards the roundabout if the second gate is open. For Plan B, we have to take a step back. Here's a dirt road that, although closed with a barrier, connects to a staircase leading to a bus stop, so theoretically it is a passable route. Plan C would be to get through the gate, straight over the tracks and head towards the Ferihegy access road, which could be walked for a good stretch. And there's the gate. First cycler. The fact that we saw someone on a bike gives me hope that we will be able to get through the gate. It seems it's always open, or at least during the day. We'll see. So this is our first choice on the left-hand side. It's supposed to be a private road, but I see a random lady coming out of the gate, so we'll see. At this point I wasn't sure if the lady was asked to turn back at the gate or she turned around herself. This is the first vehicle that I've encountered on this road. A bus. No one around. Well, that went easier than I thought. Golden M. This is the first checkpoint, the McDonald's. This took us roughly 40 minutes or something like that. And I could have been a little faster if I didn't take the dead-end parking lot. Well, here we are. And we're gonna go over there a couple of streets and then from there into the city, Budapest. And at some point, this small path joins into this bigger road, and that over there is the very end of Üllői út. And it goes all the way back to the city center. It would take me like 2 hours if I walked there. For a short period, we are going to walk here. Egy jó hazai jeges kávé. Never tried this before. Shortly, we're gonna leave this big road to a smaller one towards Mardal. Here we are leaving Üllői behind, but we will come back later on for a short period again. There's already a scooter share here. We could just take this. It's quite peaceful out here. I actually just heard a rooster. Some may not see anything new in this video, but I think many people have missed what the outskirts of Budapest look like. I've only seen a handful of these districts. That's why I'm interested in taking this journey. In the future, I want to go to places in and outside of Budapest where not everyone might visit. This is the part where every map tells me to go this way and go around this whole sports facility. But if you open the map's look around features, then you'll see this one. And we're back on a paved road. There's these graffiti art, but it goes all the way to the end. Some of them are pretty nice. So here we have to take a right because of that industrial area where the machines are. I could go that way, but it seems quite long. This way underneath the railway and the road, that should be quicker. The road that takes you to the airport. We're gonna cross here. This seems to be a wider road. We passed 2 hours already. So when the houses are done, then we're going into the woods. Kinda. This road wasn't paved on the street views that I checked, so this might be relatively new as well. Quite an empty and peaceful road. We have some houses, but barely any. And then pavement turns into dirt road again. I'm hoping I'm not gonna trespass now. I love to wander and discover, to see new things both in my own environment and further afield. Hey look, a bathroom! And cities and nature. This YouTube channel is a great excuse to try new things and visit places I probably wouldn't go to otherwise.
So we are leaving the airport area behind us. Next up is the Asia Center. We are about 2.5 hour mark. I almost passed 10 kilometers. It's supposed to be like 6 hours, 7 and roughly 26 kilometers, the whole thing.
If you'd like to see similar videos, please like this one and subscribe.